Hello, first grade. Look who's decided to join our writing lesson. You know Paul Revere. Sometimes he wants to say hi. So, hello to the students. All right, Paul Revere, you going to let us do writing? Okay. So, today we're doing our next lesson where we are going to be looking at our writing and trying to find any mistakes that we have made. This is called editing. Because before we write our final copy, we want to try to fix any mistakes that we may have already made. So for today's lesson, you will need your writing draft from yesterday. If you don't have that writing draft, press pause and go ahead and get it. So what I want us to be looking at, there are 3 things that I know a lot of first graders make mistakes with their writing, and that's okay because we're getting better every day. So I want us to spend today looking at these things. The first thing I want us to do I have capital letters at the beginning of my sentence? At the very beginning of my sentence, I want to see all the capital letters. So that's a capital A, not a lowercase, capital. Maybe if it's a B, I want to see a capital B, not a lowercase. This is a big one we use a lot at the beginning of a sentence. I want to see a capital I, not a lowercase. So I'm looking for a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's check that out now. So I'm going to look at my paper and I'm going to get a pen. I would like you to get a different color crayon or a marker or a pen, something that is not the same color as the pencil you wrote in. So I'm going to use a pen and I'm going to look for anything at the beginning of my sentence. I'm going to say, do I have a capital letter? Uh-oh, I see that I have a lowercase I. So what I need to do is tell myself, I see over here that if I need to put a capital letter, I'm just going to put 3 lines under it. So I'm going to write 1. This is a little hard for me because I'm doing it on the computer. 2 and 3. And I know I wanted you to use a different color, but mine is just going to be what I have. So this is telling my brain when you copy it to your final copy, you need to fix that. Okay, so let's go to the next sentence there. That T is perfect. It's capital. I just leave it. All right, here's my next sentence. It, the I is capital. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my next. My vacation was fun. Here's the beginning. Uh-oh, it doesn't have a capital. So I need to put a capital under it. So I'm going to see if I can get a capital. 2, 3 lines to tell my brain that I need to have a capital there. So what I would like you to do is press pause and go to the beginning of each sentence and see, do I have a capital letter? And if you don't, put 3 lines under it to tell your brain, I need to fix that. All right, the next thing that I want us to look for is punctuation. That means periods. So I'm going to write a period here. So this is a period. That's a very big period. We want a big period, or we just want a period at the end of every sentence. So this needs to be at the end of every sentence to tell our reader this is the end of a thought. So I'm going to be looking for those in my writing. Now, the way I'm going to do that is if I'm missing a period at the end of the sentence, I'm going to draw a circle to tell my brain I need to add a period. So let me see. I went to the beach, period. Yes, I have one there. There was water, period. Yes, I got it. It was blue. Uh-oh, I forgot my period, but that's okay. That's why I edit. So I'm going to grab my little scribble and I'm going to say, whoops, that needs a period there. And now I'm going to go, my vacation was fun. All right, I was only missing 1 period. So go ahead and press pause, look at your writing and see, do you need to add a period anywhere? All right, the last thing I want you to do is I want you to make sure all your letters are facing the correct way. Here's one of the biggest things I see with first grade is we like to write B's that should be facing this way. We like to write them backwards sometimes. Sometimes our P's are facing backwards. Sometimes our J's are facing backwards. So we want to make sure that we are writing our letters facing the same way. Now, if you need to, you should have an alphabet chart with you. Take out that alphabet chart so you can see the correct way that all the letters are facing. I want you to look at how I look for mine. So I'm looking at my alphabet chart. Are my letters oh, there's a B. Does that face the right way? Okay. I'm looking at each one. Oh, wait a minute. I see that D is supposed to face the other way. So I'm going to get this and I'm just going to circle that letter to tell my brain that needs to be flipped. I wrote a D instead of a B. It's okay, I caught it, but I want to make sure I fix it in my writing. So what you're going to do is you're going to press pause and make sure all your letters are facing the correct way. Go ahead and edit your draft today, checking for capital letters at the beginning of a sentence, periods at the end of a sentence, and that your letters are facing the right way. All right, first grade, have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.